Good morning, YouTube. Today I am bringing you guys something a little bit different. I am bringing you guys a stalking video. I've been wanting to do this for a while now, and I figured I would go over like how to do it and everything because now PA requires you to fill out a NOS form, Notice of Stalking, and I figured I would go over that before the actual stalking. But if you're just interested in the actual stalking, I'll have a time where you can skip to, and if you actually want to know how to do it, then just stay tuned. Okay, so first thing you want to do is go to huntfishpa.com. It should be the first one that shows up, and you just want to click on the home page right here. And then it should bring you to this screen right here. We can sign in or log in. I always forget my password, so I just do account lookup. And then I click on the driver's license because that's the number I always remember. I don't remember my customer number ever. But I just click on this, and then I'll bring you to another screen right here. And I had the top cut off for obvious reasons. And you just want to click resident if you're a resident, which if you're stalking, most likely you are. And then click yes, it's correct. And then it'll bring you to another page right here. And you just want to click on catalog. And then it should bring you to this screen where featured shows up first right here. It should already be automatically clicked on it. But down here at the 009, you got notice of stalking, and you want to click on that. And then you want to click your quantity. I'm just doing one for this example. And then down here you want to click in all your information on whether it's for another individual, and for my case it actually was. So then you got to fill out all the basic information such as like address and all that, application name, phone, all that basic stuff. And then you want to go down here where if it's going to be like an event or not, just click no on right here. And then you'll have the stalking category, general stalking, and fishing derby, all that. I always just click general stalking. And then I did a stream, so you want to click stream. And then if it's open to public, which this one wasn't, it was on private land, so click no. And this is where it gets a little weird. You have to go on the Google Maps, and you actually go onto the coordinates from where the northern part or the most upstream part of the stream is and the most southern part of the stream is. So I went all the way up to this random stream. I think this was Kettle Creek actually. Went right there, clicked on that to the top part, and I just copied and pasted, just right clicked it and copied and pasted down here. And then I deleted that and then copied that right onto there. And then I went all the way down to where the southernmost part or the downstreammost part is. And in the video right here, even though this is just an example, I actually went onto the wrong water right here. I don't know if you noticed that or not, but I clicked on the wrong stream. But either way, it didn't matter. I'm not sending this notice in or anything, but this is all just an example. But yeah, you want to go to the most southern part, and then you'd want to copy those coordinates and then paste them right here. And you can't put them both in like that, so you have to separate them. And then you want to put in your county and your township and where you're stalking at. I just put Potter County and then Abbott because Abbott's a county or a township right on Kettle Creek. So I figured I'd just put that one in here for the example. Then you want to go down to, oh, right there, I did that. Then you want to go down to where how many, or your size of the stalking area, which for us it was like maybe a quarter mile at most. But and then down here you want to put in your date. If you're gonna have multiple dates, you got to put multiple dates. If you're just having one day, which is that's how we did it, just click on a day that you're doing it. This is just a random day. And if there'll be multiple stalking events, which there wasn't, so we just put no on that. And then down here you're going to put your species, and for each species you're doing, you have to click a whole new box on it. So we did brook trout, and I did around 7 inches, so I clicked 712 here. And then you want to put your quantity after that, and we put 100 in this creek just to kind of give it a test run to see if it would work or not. We didn't want to put too many fish in there, so we just put 100 brook trout in there. And then you'd want to click numbers, not pounds, unless you're weighing the fish somehow. And then if you're putting another species, you click yes, and then you put in like, I don't know, I think I put brown trout. Yep, brown trout as an example here. And then I just clicked on 712, and then another 100. And then after that, all you gotta do is click I certify on the little checkpoint there and hit continue. And it should bring you to this screen right here. And then you just want to hit go to checkout. and then it'll bring you to another screen after this is done loading. And then you just want to click on receipt and download this PDF or take a screenshot of it, and then you're going to want to send it to the email that I have on the screen right here. The email doesn't show up on the website for some reason, so you kind of have to look it up, and that's where I got a little confused. But yeah, you want to send it to that email there. I'll also have it in the description, so you can copy it there as well. And then yeah, that's pretty much it. So let's get into the video on the stocking. Now keep in mind, when you're stocking the trout, you're actually going to need a copy of that PDF NOS form with you while you're stocking, either electronically or on paper. So for this creek, we ended up putting a 107-inch brook trout in here. The place, we did try fishing it to see what was in there already, and there was only a handful of wild browns in there and not much else. But while we were fishing it, and I did lose that footage that I wanted to put in this video as well, where we're actually fishing this creek, we caught a couple little browns, nothing crazy, and I saw multiple hatches going on, saw a lot of gravel, so I figured if I put some brook trout in here, maybe they'll spawn, maybe they'll adapt to the water. But yeah, right now all there is some browns in here, so I figured putting brook trout in here wouldn't necessarily hurt.
Yeah, we're gonna go up now because that was 5 total. Then is Emma's recording now?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're in it.
Good?
Yeah, go for it.
Good?
I
You're
think.
gonna be happy with that?
Yeah. You haven't seen them. Where are they?
So right here is a little close-up on the brook trout. We've got 100 of them, 7 inches like I said, and I figured I would get something around that medium range where maybe the brown trout that are already in here wouldn't eat them, but and hopefully that they are able to spawn themselves.
I put one in that pool right there. You put one up in there. You put one right up in there.
Ram has a bucket, and then we only have one more.
All right.
One more bucket.
One more bucket after this?
So
all right.
3 more that have to go in.
All right. Sounds good. You know what? I'm going to take this one. All right. You see that calm pool right here? Whoa.
Where you're dumping yours is there?
No, you see that calm pool right there? Right behind those rocks? You want me to, here, you want me to do it? Well, it doesn't matter. I guess I could just do this one. Because I want to take one up there. All right. Now I'm gonna go way up there and put one up there. All right, Todd, I'm gonna put one at that riffle up there. You can put another bucket anywhere. And
Is that the last one?
No, there's actually one more.
oh, there's one more. Yeah. I'm still gonna take this one up there. Well, you know what? I'll just take both in, and then you put another one in this calmer section right here.
Right here?
Yep. Like go towards like the middle, because I put one up here and I put one down there. All right, I'll put one up here. This nice riffle. I'll put one up here. All right, this should be the last bucket.
Now, after the last bucket, I did get a big 50-pound bag of trout pellets to feed some of the ones in the calmer water, so that way, hopefully they grow bigger quicker, and that they stay in the area. That's our goal, at least. And then we decided to fish for them a little bit after we stocked them to see if they'd bite. And Tyler managed to get one on one of his butterworms.
There, put him in there. Yeah, it's a sock one. Looks exactly like a native because it's so small. Here, let's go over there so I can. Yeah. They're so small, they look like a native. Right, let me get down in here so I can put them in the water. Oh, look at, there's the other butterworm.
Wow.
That's the same
There, I got it. All right, we caught one of our own stocked fish. Looks exactly like a native though. They're so small. You want to hold them? No, you're good. Nice little 7-incher. There you go. Oh, he's good. There he goes.
How happy are you?
Happy, I guess.
What's your name?
Joe.
How old are you?
Stop.
So after Tyler caught that one, he managed to bring out another one. I did lose one on a mop fly, but they just seem to really care about the butterworms. But yeah, that's about all we got for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. I'm gonna have another video later on when the fish are more adapted to the water, and I decide to spend a day and see how many of them I can catch and see how they're doing weight wise and everything, and maybe if they grew a little bit. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and thank you all for watching.